Peace and blessings to all my indigenous Aboriginal family and friends, so on and so forth. I had to tap in on this level because I've been a Pan-Africanist for 10 years, meaning I'm no longer a Pan-Africanist. Understand that. Secondly, I know the Pan-Africanist move. I know how they always calling everybody agents, everybody trolls, and all these little weird ass games that they always play. You know what I'm saying? I even played them or did them unconsciously, not tripping about what I'm doing, calling people trolls and calling people coons and don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's so cold about it. When they prove that shit, then that's different. But at the same time, I went up on a couple people pages and stuff like that. I call my stuff Aborigines of America. Okay, based on I've been a Pan-Africanist for about 10 years, and the Pan don't represent meaning that it belonged to Africa because it's Pan on the front. See, that's what I mean by a lot of you motherfuckers saying y'all do research, but y'all don't do research. Mother had a nerve to try to call me a troll because of the way my shit sound and don't know nothing that a brother doing. I even gave him the real, brother, I ain't no trolls here. Go follow my site. You motherfuckers playing games. First of all, a lot of you brothers that's talking about y'all Aboriginals and doing all this type of shit, y'all starting to fall in the same bracket as the Pan-Africans. You're doing the same thing that these motherfuckers doing. Every time brothers trying to, how you gonna build with people when you're calling everybody trolls and everybody this and everybody that? When people trying to build with y'all. Okay, that's the problem. A lot of people asking me saying, brother, every time we try to go talk to you, and y'all act like it's some kind of privilege because you know some knowledge, just like the Pan-Africans, y'all think it's some kind of privilege because you know some truth. You have to recognize that that's because you know the truth don't make you no better than no motherfucking body. I'm talking to Pan-Africanists, Aboriginal, Indigenous. We get information and get truth, and we tend to always destroy ourselves as soon as we get it. We want to start pointing out who ain't who ain't that. All this infighting. We infighting even though we know truth. We got Indigenous infighting with each other. And I don't give a fuck about all the shit you motherfuckers think y'all know because you're Indigenous and all that old type of shit. That's irrelevant because that's all we're going to know. But it's not going to nothing that's going on in our community. Is you motherfuckers doing stuff in the community? Is y'all giving kids stuff in the community? Is you doing stuff in your community? Is y'all putting up videos about you doing stuff in the community? And I ain't talking about no goddamn powwow because motherfuckers jumping around with some feathers on. It's more than that. It's more than that. My folks from Saluda, North Carolina, Florida, New York, all them different places. So I ain't trying to hear all this radic that y'all talking about. When you're trying to label people, well, you don't know nothing, or y'all don't know nothing because you read fucking couple little documents that you found on vital statistic records and so on and so forth. That don't make you nobody special. To tell other motherfuckers that's because you haven't done it or you haven't done it. If brothers want to start talking about who can be who, we still can't sit there and prove who gonna be who. We can't do it. You can sit here and say, hey, I got my records. Ain't nobody on this motherfucking YouTube can fully say, hey, I got all my shit together despite me knowing my shit. Despite me knowing who my indigenous family is. That's irrelevant. The fact is that we get our people to understand that shit consciously and don't be trying to beat them down because they feel in the Bible or they feel in the Quran or they still stuck in Pan-Africanism and so on and so forth. We got to come off of that shit. We have to be more wiser than they are. We got to be more open. We got to be more welcoming. All this old shit trying to bar people out, that's going to just kill the movement before it started, and people ain't going to want to claim that neither. Okay? While this Pan-Africanist movement is dying, okay, brothers and sisters ain't gonna want to come to the same type of movement. You just saying I'm indigenous Aboriginal with the same bullshit that the Pan-Africans was represent far as behavior and cockiness and arrogantness and all this old stupidity that I see a lot of brothers putting out there when talking about, okay, we're indigenous and the relevancy to it. But the problem is that we're doing the same thing that the Pan-Africanists are doing. Brother had a nerve to try to make it seem like that everybody on their pages are trolls. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's trolls. I got trolls. But at the same time, I don't know really if this motherfucker troll other than me being able to go to his page and don't see nothing but just a picture. That's when I can find out this motherfucker troll and all this other shit. But that's irrelevant. The thing is, where's the motherfucking money structure? Do you motherfuckers got businesses? Huh? Because I got two. Okay, and a job. So what is you motherfuckers putting in people's pockets? Because that's what's the key to this shit. Buy shit. Get your land. Get your shit. Because there ain't no government. These governments ain't finna give up too much of nothing easy. Nothing. So we can claim this all we want. If we ain't making this shit a national thing, we're through. All this old fighting on, I'm from there, I'm from here, I'm from there. We making it tribal right now as we speak. And tribalism is the main reason why majority of every one of the so-called melanated people fail, because everybody against each other. Oh, I'm this one, I'm that one. Like gang banging. Oh, how can I say it? Race gang banging. You know what I'm saying? I'm not darker than you. You lighter than me, lighter than that. Okay, whatever. Skin don't make a motherfucker your friend or your people. Okay, let's get that straight. A lot of y'all sitting here thinking that we making progress. And when I look at Dane working and building with that shit. When I look at certain other brothers working and building with that shit. Okay, all I'm doing is being at the crossroads saying, hey, brother, with the knowledge, I'm not going to sit here and go to so many different documentation proof. It's enough of us out there doing it. We need a lot of more clear speaking brothers and sisters about this situation. Okay. But a lot of y'all don't understand that, because a lot of y'all too busy worried about trying to get publicity. You're trying to worry about trying to put the message out. Trying to tell people who they are and who they not. That don't make no sense. You're still saying the same thing to the Pan-Africanists, but you're not relating as much as you should to your own, because a lot of brothers come in like, man, all these brothers acting like brothers is faking. Brothers ain't with the plan. And we brother, I'm kind of like, I got brothers right now sitting from anywhere, Chicago, everywhere, ready to drop shit because you niggas is playing games, bro. All you niggas is playing games with this Aboriginal, Indigenous, American shit. I mean, that's because you can do a document and show the picture. That don't mean that you can talk to any motherfucker about it any kind of way. Okay? You're gonna have to keep it respectable when you talking to your own, or one who's on the same ideology, on the same level of consciousness that you are. People that represent the same thing you represent. Then you're gonna say, oh, they ain't done nothing. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that haven't even put in their racial identification shit. They ain't done a lot of stuff, but yet they understand this knowledge. And even if we do find out who your tribes and parent families is and shit, half the motherfuckers got names with the white motherfuckers on it. Okay, the thing about it, we ain't fuck worrying about the government trying to give it to you. You got to build that shit on our own. That's why I'm talking about I put Pan-Aborigines of America. Okay, that Pan represent unity. All you don't understand the word Pan, don't put your face in it thinking that you know what you're talking about. I was a Pan-Africanist 10 years. Pan don't belong to Africa. Niggas got it twisted. But all this infighting ain't finna benefit us nothing. I'm talking about the indigenous family. All this indigenous fighting ain't finna do shit for us. Along with us fighting with the Africans. Or brothers are still claiming African, because the reason even though the brothers still claiming African, they still our brother. They just unconscious and not knowing that. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be relateful for that. Relate to that. I see we doing the same thing to Pan-African. We regurgitating the same ass shit. We talking about the same ass shit, but we ain't building. We just talking about the same ass shit, making a bug, doing all type of shit to get this money off of this Pan shit, despite it being true. Okay, this is our problem. We sitting here trying to find fame for shit that don't mean shit. We have to build nations. We have to build motherfucking the same thing that they did back then. We have to come together and line up in these tribes and do these things. A lot of brothers say, oh, we did that, but that's you and your homies across the street and a few of your partners over there and a few over there. No, it got to be bigger than that. Okay, it's have to be bigger than that. A lot of brothers making it seem like they keep acting like anybody that want to claim to be, anybody who want to take claim to their heritage here in America is some kind of troll, or they some kind of fool, or they don't know what they talking about, or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure Waka Flocka and all the motherfuckers don't know nothing more than what they was told. They don't know the deep and depth part of it, but they know what they are. You got people that ain't gonna know all. They're gonna just need a little bit and be like, I understand that shit. I know who the hell I am now. I get it now, because my great-great-grandmother and my grandma, all of them was saying this. Oh yeah, I know who I am now. We have to understand that we are a broken society that needs to be mended back together. And I'm talking about like-minded brothers. I ain't talking about no coward-hearted brothers or brothers talking soft because you can talk soft and don't use no cuss words. We ain't talking about that shit. But you welcome too. This is for all the Pan-Africanist brothers. I mean, all the indigenous brothers starting to act just like the Pan-African brothers. I'm trying not to bring my Pan-African mentality that I used to have to this movement. Okay, and I'm starting to see a lot of these Pan-Africanist mentality brothers talking about the indigenous. We have to wake up farther than this. We still not building shit out of all the truth that we got. You might talk to brothers, let's build some shit. You got 5,000, you got 10,000, let's put it on the table. A lot of brothers ain't got shit going. Then a lot of brothers say, well, everybody ain't got no money because it ain't no jobs. That's what we always making excuses for. We got to come off of this fucking infighting shit. Pan-African is who they are, and they're gonna be the ones that want to be hardball, let them be it. And at the same time, we starting to act just like them. I'm seeing a lot of y'all out there acting just like them Pan-Africanists and just like how I used to act. Trying to tell people, oh, you a troll, or you this, or you that. You sound in the same fucking way when we should be trying to grab all the brothers and sisters we can and embrace them and start building this shit. Peace and blessings to all the indigenous Aboriginal families and the so-called African American family that's on their way. Peace and blessings.